DJ.
I'm going to hell.
What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and welcome back to another episode of Road to Max Prestige, a series I do every single day at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So if you are new around here and you enjoy any of the crap I talk about, either in today's episode or any other episode I've done in the past that you may or may not have seen, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to help me out, those that are new or not, or just passing through, you could always hit that like, share, or favorite button. It would help me out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. Now, in today's episode, I'm going to share a story with you guys that very well could get me in a lot of trouble. And sadly, as I've debated telling this story over and over, I've come to a simple realization. There's the person I'm going to talk about in this story, I have no contact with at all anymore. Like, I don't talk to them, I don't see them, not even a text message. Fuck, smoke signals aren't even like an option. All right, this person has no contact with me whatsoever, and this is a person I haven't spoken to in before my mom passed. Okay, and there's a reason. Oh, there's a reason, and we'll get to why here in just a little bit. But it was a weird situation, and it was a very uncomfortable situation. I can't even talk about it. It was a very uncomfortable situation, and I found myself like, do I do something about this? Do I say something about this? What do I do? We'll get to what it is happened as I'm fucking stuttering here. We will get to what happened and why it was such an issue in just a little bit. But first, I want to give you guys a little bit of a backstory of this person. Now, I'm not going to be giving any other description beyond this. So, yeah, because to be honest, I don't want to get sued for defamation of character. And there's a good chance I will get sued for that. So, I'm going to be as sparse with my information as possible. Now, I'd met this person a long time ago. Shortly after I got out of high school, I met this person, and we went back and forth about doing stuff. We actually only ever did anything dirty, if you know what I mean, maybe once or twice. And on both occasions, something happened that caused all kinds of chaos and destruction and just what the fuck. But the last time we were together was the most god-awful experience of my life. Ugh. So, like I said, we knew each other for a while, for a couple years, fooled around twice. And when I say we fooled around twice, I don't mean we did it twice. I mean, she and I would get together on two separate occasions and fool around more than once in those occasions. Anyways, so I'm like, I need to stop before I get any further ahead. All right, let's just, yeah. So we knew each other. And things were cool. Friendship-wise, we were really good friends. Everything was good. She would constantly call me about advice and, well, I really like this guy, that kind of crap. Yeah, all the time. All the fucking time. For the record, I was never interested in dating this chick, and she had the biggest thing from me. And even fucking was not really an interest, but I felt sorry for her in a way. But then I saw her naked, and I'm like, dude, she got nice titties. And then we had sex that first time, and it was good. And I'm going to stop before I get in more trouble. So, essentially, I never really had any interest in her. And emotionally, I never was interested in anything more than just friends. She wanted more, as I would find out the hard way. So, the day in question of the last time she and I ever spoke, so here's what happened. She calls me up out the blue. I'm at work, and she says, "Hey, what are you doing today?" "I'm working." "Oh, what time you get off work?" "This time." "Cool. You want to hang out after work?" "Not really." "Well, why not?" "Because I'm tired." "I'll suck your dick." "I'm good. Let's go." So, she agrees to come and pick me up and all that stuff. Because for those of you who don't know, I don't drive. I don't have a car. And I didn't want to take the fucking bus from where I was at work. So she came and got my fat, lazy ass. We went back to her place. She comes, gets me. Everything's great. We're hanging out, we're talking. And she asks if I'm hungry. And I'm starting to think there's a reason she's stalling. But I don't want to assume anything. She had, at one point, she'd made the comment, you know, I really haven't had a chance to take a shower today. You know, I got back from the gym a while ago. And I didn't think anything of it. Didn't think anything of it. Not a concern. I really should have paid more attention. So eventually, things start to get smooth. She kept saying, you know, you hungry? You want something to eat? And I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. Yeah. And, oh God. So she says, no, we're not doing that. No, I haven't had a chance to take a shower, blah, 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 blah. She kept saying that. And I never really, at the time, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I honestly didn't get it. Like, I'm like, why are you constantly saying I haven't taken a shower? Like, what's the big deal? You know, like, I know there's a deal, obviously, but what's the big deal? You know, I mean, you don't smell bad, so what are you concerned about? Just tell me, how many of you out there already see where this is going? So, she convinces me not to do certain things, and I'm like, all right, fine. She tells me, like, you know, drop your pants. I'm gonna take care of you. And I'm like, okay, done. So she starts doing her thing, and of course I'm enjoying the hell out of myself. And I make the comment to her, I'm like, you know, we should probably head into your room. Because at the time we're just sitting on her couch. Now she didn't live alone. That's part of why I'm like, we need to go to your room. The last thing I needed was to deal with her roommates. I fucking hated her roommates. But, and for the record, yes, I am stalling, okay? I got a long video to cover. Anyways, I'm getting to it real soon, like, trust me. So we're sitting there, and we go into her room. I drop my pants, she does her thing. I'm enjoying the hell out of myself. It feel good. And then I'm like, I'm down, let's do this. And she's like, let me take a shower. And I'm like, nah, I'm ready now, let's go. And I really wish I'd let her take a shower. She takes her pants off, she takes her shirt off, bra, panties, the whole 9 yards. I get naked, I get between her legs, and oh my God. The smell that came from between her legs was vile. It was horrid. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what is that smell? What is that smell? Like, I don't say anything because I'm like, I don't want to piss her off or offend her. But I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? And the look on my face is pretty clear. Like, it smells like someone just took a shit in my fucking nose. You know, like, it's just bad. It's just all bad. But she doesn't really see that because she's got my dick inside of her and she's just like, fuck me. So I'm like, all right, you know, and I'm doing my thing. And slowly but surely the smell is getting worse. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Why does this smell like pussy? Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. And so, I wish I was making this up. It was so bad, you guys. And I'm sitting there and I'm trying not to say anything because I finally realized, oh, crap, it's her. And I'm trying so hard to be a nice guy and be like, yeah, everything's good, it's good, it's good. I'm like, oh, yeah, it feels so good, it feels so good. I gotta think of something to keep going because this ain't working. And it just, I have never tried so hard in my life to finish as quickly as possible. It was that bad. I literally had to stop at one point to take a breath, and I'm all, oh, no. I had held my breath for so long, I was turning like blue. Alright? And finally, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Women do it all the time. I'm gonna fake it. I'm not making any of this up, sadly. For those of you that are saying, oh, he's full of shit, there's no way. Yep. Not only was I faking the hell out of it, I was just, I wanted to die. It was that bad. And afterwards, she was like, oh my God, that was so good. And I tell her, well, it was good. It was real good. She goes, all right, I'm gonna go take a quick shower. She goes and takes a shower, and I'm like, thank you, God. She comes out, and it smells nice. It smells like fucking flowers, man. Like, I was happy. I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord. The death smell is gone. You know, it was that bad, okay? It really was that bad. Picture the worst fouling smell you've ever smelled in your life and multiply it by 3. It was that fucking bad. And after we did 1 or 2 more times, she made the comment. She goes, so I know when we were first doing stuff that I probably may have been a little smelly down there. So thank you for not saying anything, yada, yada, yada. And I'm all, yeah, no problem at all. In the back of my mind, I'm like, dude, no, that was horrid. So after that, basically I made the decision that I was, no. And I didn't, you know, I literally, as soon as I got home, I ran into the shower and I scrubbed my dick, all right? I was that terrified, all right? I scrubbed my dick and got all clean again, because I took a shower after she did. And after I finished, you know, we wound up, like I said, we fooled around a couple more times. But ultimately, at the end of it all, at the very end of the night, after she'd already told me that, I made the comment to her. I'm like, just so you know, yeah, I did smell something. I didn't think it was you. And she was like, what do you mean? I mean, what do you mean? And I'm like, it smelled like death. Oh. I see. Yeah, it smelled like death. And I wasn't making jokes. I was being honest. Like, it was that bad of a smell. She was like, oh, okay. That was the last time I heard from her. Literally after that, you know, I'd made the decision I wasn't going to talk to her anymore. But normally within about 4 or 5 months, she'd send me a random text or random phone call, something, email, instant message, whatever. Nothing. And I later found out that at the time that she and I were fooling around, she was dating someone else. And apparently, the other person had made a comment about it just as bad as what I did. So yeah, she wasn't very thrilled, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that was quite possibly the worst sexual experience I've ever had in my life. Yeah, never want to do that again. Thank you guys for joining me. This was quite possibly the most uncomfortable I've been making a video in a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back tomorrow with another one, so stay tuned. I got another story time for you guys. Check it out tomorrow. Adios. Quote unquote classified, so yeah, there are some security guards that'll claim that crap, like, oh yeah, I did some classified work. No, I worked at an office building, or I worked at a used car tent sale. So yeah, besides that, I did loss prevention work for a couple of retail places. Ultimately, my security days are long behind me, and I can honestly say it was the most boring, and I got the best sleep when I was at work, man. Seriously, the best sleep you're ever gonna have is when you're getting paid for it. Just saying, you know.